Neal a point in the end, and I suppose that's a result of persistence.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a great game. I thought we deserved the draw. I didn't think we deserved to lose. We were 1-0 down to the only shot they'd had, and it's disappointing. It sort of somehow seemed to just go through bodies and trickle into the corner. But I thought we started bright. Then we had a spell where they got on top, they scored, and then we came strong again. I thought second half was a little bit bitty. The pitch sort of didn't help, but I just thought every time we worked it into good areas, they defended well and we lacked quality. That final pass was over it, that final cross was over it, and it was looking like just one of them days. But like you say, persistence, and we said to them all along, we don't want to draw, we just keep going for wins, and we went super brave, threw 3 up, and fullbacks were playing like wingers, and we got our rewards from a scrappy goal.
The lads over there are rinsing Jack, saying it's gone in off his shin, but it was a brilliant goal.
Listen, it's good shin pads if it has. No, as soon as I just said, he laid down on the floor before he did it. But like you say, you've got to have. One of my biggest criticisms of us is we score good goals. We don't score enough scrappy ones in the box where we're on the move and we're anticipating things that drop. And that was one where we did. The keepers come for the punch, and Jack's sort of stood out and anticipated it and finished it great.
Obviously, the game plan, I suppose, changes when Joe Sabara goes off after 20 minutes. It capped off an obviously frustrating start going behind, courtesy of that goal as well.
Yeah, it's difficult when Joe's our talisman. We all know how good he is. 15 odd goals from midfield every season. When you take that out, it's hard, because he's got a knack of third man runs and finding his way into the box and joining in with the forwards. And we knew it was going to be tough there, like you say, but we got halfway through the second half just before we brought Jack on, and we thought, right, okay, we feel like we're coming up against a dead end a bit here, and let's take a risk and throw 3 up and gamble a little bit, which we did, and it sort of come off with a point, although we wanted to win. What
did you make of the lads who filled those roles? Obviously Tom Whelan went into more of an 8 role, and then obviously Joe Jones coming on in the midfield as well. What did you make of that?
Yeah, great. It's always difficult, Joey's, he hasn't played as much lately from his injury, but it's always difficult when you come on in a game like this. But Joey came in, he had a calm head, he did all the mucky stuff that the 4 needs to do. Wheelo played with energy. Juniors come on and give us a little bit of pace and zip down the side, and a bit of threat, and like I say, Jack's come on and got a goal. But if we'd have lost 1-0, I was going to come in here and say the effort from the boys was there, the team ethic was there, they had a right go, we just lacked quality, and we've added a goal to that.
I was going to say, you can see that the lads worked really hard today, and I suppose on a difficult pitch as well, because you can see we were trying to play the football, but there's obviously a tough surface as well.
Yeah, and again, Oldham, I know they're below us in the league, but they've signed lots of good players. You go through their squad list, which is about 34 players long, and there's some good ones in there, and there's certainly some good ones on the pitch. So it's always tough away from home, and we've dug in and we've kept going. I thought we, by and large, defended pretty well. Like I say, the goal was disappointing from long range, but we've kept going, and it was tough. I think we've lacked quality, we lacked a bit of fluency, but always had a right go.
It was the biggest thing in the end, getting something out of the game and keeping, obviously, the unbeaten run going.
Yeah, of course, and it's just that point that it might boil down to it at the end. I know I keep putting the playoffs off, but we're not going to give up, and we're trying to win every single game. And if we can go and win next week, then it's a great point.
You can see what it meant to the fans as well. Almost 200 of them travelling up here today, and I suppose it gives them that belief, doesn't it, going into Bromley next week?
They were fantastic. Like I say, they were really noisy, really fantastic. It was great to give them an ending like that. So we'll pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down, and we'll go again.
Thanks, Neal.